We need to be ready. We need to be ready for the upcoming Hiro Mishima, like absolute crazy content Armageddon that he's bringing us. Because if you had seen the announcement, he's going to one be doing a new weekly series that is going to collaborate, cross over his three big main series: Rave Master, Fairy Tail, and Eden Zero. But while this is going on, 100 Years Quest is not going to be bi-weekly, it's going to be weekly. So we're going to get a chapter every week for a little bit, which is obviously going to be extremely exciting for multiple reasons. But this means that we're going to have like a big pace pickup than what we've gotten used to. And right now, I want to prepare for that. And I'm guessing because of that, he's going to pick up the pace of what's going on. It's going to get very action packed. Probably going to get a lot more exciting within the next bits of this arc, in the Drasil arc. And from that, we got to think of what can happen. And as we saw in the last chapter with this new guy showing up, there's speculation around him about who he is. Obviously, there are options. I don't think he's a member of Libieris because why would he web up members of that Toka is controlling? He is also not garbed up like one of them, so I'm wondering he could be one of them and just be in some sort of maybe he's got a defunct personality, but then it's why wouldn't he just destroy the crystal then? Because that's what the White Witch wants. He could be a guardian kind of character of Drasil guarding the crystal, which would make some sense, but then it'd be why didn't the other two that we saw have guardians? So you could maybe at least show them defeated. But I think the most likely scenario, given their setting, given we know that they're on their way, given the way this guy is presented, I mean, look at his big weird maw, his drooly mouth, his big spooky tongue, sharp teeth. I'm gonna go with the most likely, in my opinion, option that he's a member of Diablos. Because of that, and the fact that I feel like they're the most likely candidates to go against, and that would be a good reason to why we could get a big pace pickup. It's not just going to be Fairy Tail against the White Witch and the members of Fairy Tail Controlled, but we can have the Dragon Eaters show up. And when we have this next one of the next Dragon God they're going to fight, we have to think what would they have to really go up against this guy? Because they're not going to get Igni again. We know that all of them combined were, still getting pretty heavily pushed by half power Mersephobia. Mersephobia was a raid boss character to them, going pretty heavy, and he was only at half. And this was also him pretty much being mindless. Whereas with Alderaan, he's gonna be big. He's going to be terrifying, and just the amount of environmental damage he's going to display is going to be immense. And what can happen? Maybe they team up with the Dragon Eaters temporarily, because I still have the theory that the Dragon Eaters aren't bad. I think that Elefseri is the one that's going to be ended up being kind of more towards the villainous side, and the Dragon Eaters are kind of laid up just to be who you think are villains, but are actually just misguided. Because as we've seen so far, there was a moment with Kiria, when Natsu and Ko were all in front of her and they were in the fish form, and she was getting ready to attack that water serpent, and she told them pretty much to get it out of the way so she didn't just mutilate him in the process. And the fact she was at least nice enough for that makes me think that maybe she's not evil. I mean, because she got vicious against them because, they were getting in her way, and obviously they have dragon slayers, and they wanted to test them out, and as she said, see how they taste. So, I'd imagine without them, posing a level of competition, but also dragon-related things, they probably wouldn't have really gone involved. But from that, I would like to believe that they're actually not going to end up being evil. Because the thing about the dragon gods that we know from stories is, so far with Mersephobia, he wasn't bad anymore, but he was bad at one point, and it's more of the threat level that they present that seems to be what they're going off of. So I would like to imagine that this is a member of the Dragon Eaters, this dude, and oh my god, and obviously you can tell by if you watched my last video and the picture in this one, a spider dragon, that would be so cool. Please, I just want to be able to say that Fairy Tail has a dragon spider. That is, or a dragon spider, spider dragon. Either way, it would be so cool because it's just such a mashup of two really crazy monster like characters. And I guess in reality we have spiders, but you know what I mean. A monster spider and a dragon merged, and we would get something absolutely wild. And it would fit like the Diablos kind of like style because the Dragon Eaters aren't like normal elements or attributes. They're all very strange at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see that layout hopefully within the next chapter. I want to at least get like we don't need like oh show all the Dragon Eaters present. I'm hoping to at least get what this guy's power is, or actually no, at the very least say what side he's on. If he just shows a Diablos guild mark, or say hey I'm a member of Diablos, like on the bottom of his tongue or something, then I'll be like all right, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. The rest of it is kind of like hard to determine because right now Urza is locked in a little bit of a personal battle with, you know, a flirty in his underwear Jalal. Natsu, you know, has been whisked off by a cart, and he's, who knows where he's going. Maybe he's going to go to where Laxus is, because Laxus we still haven't seen. Lucy's still in her fight with Mira Jane and Elfman. Gray is done with his fight. Like, a lot of the characters are either on continuous, like, as they are, battles where it's like, I mean, with Jalal and Urza, it's much more of like I said, personal, kind of comedic in a way, but also like Urza's greatest weakness. With Lucy will eventually come out on top. I mean, Mira Jane and Elfman are clearly formidable, but they aren't like Laxus, like a big wall of like absolute unstoppableness. I mean, not really unstoppable, but massive power to overcome. Boss character, whereas like Mira Jane and Elfman are like mid-boss, kind of like level to them. So we'll see. The vast majority of my curiosity towards this chapter is who exactly is this dude aligned with? Because this weird guy with his sharp teeth, big like animal-like tongue, weird six-pointed eyes and outfit. What sign is he going to be on? I mean, I could be a member of Drasil. Again, I think it'd be weird. I feel like it'd be really weird just to have this guy in one of them. But the Dragon Eaters just make the most sense to me. It makes the most sense if he's a member of Diablos. And like again, we could see another squad. Like again, this dude probably is gonna be like in his own unit, and maybe Kyria Madmul, Skullion, and Giorg will be with them. Who knows? We haven't got a name, or not a name, a number for how many members are in Diablo. So as far as we know, it could be 20, 30, 40. I doubt it'll be like 100. It'll probably be somewhere like low double digits, like, I don't know, 20, 25. I mean, that's still a lot, but I don't know. Let's just stick with 20 as a guess, maybe 15. But as of right now, we're just going to be looking at that possibility. The rest of it, you know, Gray's probably going to be, you know, grouping up. Maybe he's the one that comes across Natsu. He's still, like, within somewhat of a vicinity. Maybe he goes and helps Lucy. That would actually be really beneficial for her. Plus, Gray is a demon slayer, you know, obviously against Mira Jane. If he ends up showing up, I hope he takes out Elfman, because Lucy taking out Mira Jane would be a really nice display for her, whereas, like, Elfman, it's like, well, Gray can, you know, just walk in and have a moderately alright kind of, like, level of fight with him and then take Elfman out. And meanwhile, Lucy could get a cool moment. Other than that, comment below on what you think's gonna happen. Is anyone else, like, looking at this dude and just thinking, please be a Dragon Eater? Spider Dragon, we need it. It'll be so cool. I only ask after that. I don't need them shown officially. I just would love to see what Hiro Mishima's designs for these dragons: a Blade Dragon, Armor Dragon, Corpse Dragon, Spider Dragon. Please. Until then, I'm just gonna imagine like creatures from Monster Hunter. But other than that, like I said, comment below, thumbs up the video. If you know, I'd really appreciate if you put friend the like button and subscribe button. Check out my other videos. From that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed, and I thank y'all for listening. Bye.